Ah, the strange and sometimes misunderstood Bam Margera. What makes him tick, and what is the essence that is Bam? Or can it even be defined? There must be some meaning behind the insanity. Oftentimes we find ourselves asking these very questions, and in the end, we dare not try to rationalize his actions and sit back in childlike glee as we watch his madness unfold.
Brandon Cole Margera, aka Bam Margera, was born September 28, 1979, in Westchester, Pennsylvania, but raised in Philadelphia. His parents, April and Phil, were married in 1976. She worked as a secretary, and Phil became an accountant. Some sources say they had 3 children, but there's only evidence of Bam and his older brother Jess. He was given the nickname Bam Bam as a child in relation to the character from the Flintstones, due to his energetic and precocious demeanor.
Hey, let go of my finger!
It was later shortened to Bam by friends and classmates.
He actually jumped off our roof when he was about 7. And I saw him fall in front of the window. We were in a rancher. And I ran outside. He says, I just wanted to see what it would feel like. And I knew I was in trouble forever.
True.
And, you think your job as a parent is over at 18? Wrong.
Bam loved pulling pranks, doing stunts, and took an avid interest in skateboarding at a very young age, when it was only just beginning to gain popularity and recognition as a sport. He started taking it seriously around the age of 7, and before he reached high school, he was skating at a near professional level.
What are you doing inside alley?
I'm filming.
Yeah, I would 24 hours a day, just take them wherever they wanted to go.
It didn't matter what I was doing. The minute we got there, he was already filming with this VHS camera, you know. He'd film everything, bales and all, and then we'd get home and just watch it all.
Love Park, took him there all the time. There's a place called the Dust Bowl in King of Prussia, took him to that a lot. And then as skate parks opened up, we went to all the skate parks.
He would take him to a drainage ditch and make a picnic day out of it. So, he was just like the greatest dad.
Man, let's go. Rip it.
Look at that. Yeah, I believe it. That shit look like it hurt. I let it run my ass. I gotta do this.
By 1992, when Bam was only 13, he was sponsored by Fairman's Skate Shop and began appearing in pro skate demos.
shit.
Smash their board. Yo, that shit is hot.
Ah, man.
Can you move your hand?
Ah, that shit hurt.
Move your hand.
Todd, Bucky, if you don't know, little man here, pretty good.
Well, when we rode for him, I think we were allowed like 2 skate decks a month, and then maybe some wheels.
Me and Bucky would go up to the skate park called Cheapskates. All of a sudden, we saw this kid popping humongous ollies and just had all this energy. And I'm like, oh, I've just met my match, and like, this isn't good. Me and Bam became like inseparable at that point on, because we made each other want to excel, and we were really consistent too. We were good contest skaters.
His FDR days, they definitely intimidated me. He'd go up that Indian wall like 10 foot of vert.
In 1993, he was gifted his own video camera. He took a digital media class, and along with Chris Rabb, Art Webb, Brandon DiCamillo, and Ryan Dunn, they began capturing their crazy antics.
I can't move no more, though. I think it's over that Wawa. That's why I said we should kid.
You're not gonna do anything to him, so just leave him alone. Just keep going.
Why the hell does he think
didn't mean to hit you, and you didn't mean to get in his way.
He doesn't even say sorry, does he?
Well, you didn't say sorry either, did you?
Mixing their stunts, tricks, and pranks into what became a video series called CKY, a title shared with his older brother's band, whose music was incorporated into the videos, making it a glorious mashup of what it meant to be a teenager during that era, but to the extreme.
Today, I'm gonna make everybody's day hell.
Bam dropped out of high school in 1994 after Chris Rabb was expelled, and they began to pursue their respective hobbies as a career.
He was just always like, see something in a video or see a spot or hear about a spot, and he's like, we gotta go to that spot, we gotta go to that spot. So his motivation level was beyond most people's. That's what really kind of made sessions happen.
Yeah, go up there. Did it break anything?
You shouldn't be playing football out here on the main road.
It was an accident. What else do you want us to say?
How about an apology?
I just heard this guy say sorry like 60 fucking times. There's not even a dent.
Brand new car.
It's a 96.
Fuck you guys. What's your name? What's your name?
Why do you want my name?
They were just having fun making skits. They just loved creating it and loved making it, and then it started working its way into his video parts. And then after that, he got so much positive feedback, and it was so fun, he just kind of went full bore into that.
That became CKY Land Speed, which was just a mixture of skateboarding and dumb stunts and skits.
You know, you look at all those CKY videos and he's like, this is my world.
Bam released his independently made CKY feature film entitled CKY Land Speed in 1999.
No, you ain't taking shit.
Oh, my
They released 3 more in the series and were joined by Rake Yon and Brandon Novak.
Phil, get on the road, try.
I'm on.
Yo, we gotta get there so I can get a chick pregnant.
Who?
Oh, I hear that, dude.
Joe, I'm sorry I didn't hook you up with that. I like to hook you on the other side. I screwed
Phil
up.
keeps talking about hooking me up with chicks, and I hope my girlfriend sees this. I can't wait.
Got it. Look at this car. Anybody see this cereal? What's that? Look.
It is, because we fucked it up today, dude. We jacked Bam's.
Is this safe to go all the way downtown?
Yeah.
Dude.
We're good.
His skating career was also in full bloom, receiving sponsorships from some of the biggest names in the industry. He started representing Team Element in 2001 and still remains affiliated with their brand to this day.
Skating in Philly is so much better than skating anywhere else. People always ask me, like, yo, man, how come you don't move to Hollywood or California or something like that? It's just like, I don't want to, man. Building some mini ramps and skating on roofs and things like that.
Baby, join me in there.
But I think it's safe to say that I'm staying in Philadelphia.
You know, obviously they couldn't skate very well, so they would just want to be in whatever we were working on. Jumping off of a roof into a bush or getting into a shopping cart and getting pushed into a curb was like, I'll do whatever it takes. I just want to be in this video. I'm like, it's hilarious. It's not a skate trick, but it's hilarious.
Interests began to collide. After partnering with former Big Brother editor Jeff Tremaine, filmmaker Spike Jones, and entertainer Johnny Knoxville. Together they created Jackass, which was an expansion on the CKY series.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
The keys are in this fucking van. Terry, come here. Kingman,
it's gonna be so fucking pissed.
Kingman, you're gonna have to blame me and Terry for this because I'm not taking full responsibility.
I got a call from Jeff Tremaine. I drove over to his house, and that's where I met Johnny Knoxville, and we watched CKY 2K together. Tremaine said, do you mind if I use some of these clips for a pilot that I want to do called Jackass on MTV? And I said, hell yeah, go for it.
With new recruits Chris Pontius, Stevo, Dave England, Aaron McGahee, Wee Man, and Preston Lacey.
It was after cruise ships and before I joined the circus that I went out to California to meet Knoxville and film that stilt stunt for the pilot. He was already like a big cult hero from skate videos, you know, and I'd been in videos with him, but never met him. I mean, it was cool. We met up and set my ass on fire, and that was it.
My first impression of Steve-O is you want to choke the living hell out of when you meet him. He's like, dude, check me out, dude. I didn't hate him as bad as Pontius did at first, but I wasn't nuts about him. But then, man, he grows on you like a fungus, and now, like, I love him more than anybody.
When I first met Steve-O, I hated him. I seriously could not stand him. I didn't really care if he lived or died. I didn't. But now I love him. I mean, he's famous.
The rise of the Jackass series in the early 2000s ran parallel to his success in extreme sport, and was met with new big-budget spin-offs including Wild Boys, Viva La Bam, Bam's Unholy Union, Dr. Steve-O, Bam's World Domination, and more.
So we've just arrived to London and now... Christ!
Fucking hell!
Dude.
You all right?
Oh my God. I forgot the cars go the other way. I just woke up. God damn it.
Bam Margera has a crazy new show on TBS featuring people doing insane stunts for cash. It's called Bam's Badass Game Show. Roll the clip!
I thought it would be fun to see what happens when people like you attempt some of the stupid-ass stunts that me and my buddies do all the time. What's in it for them, you ask? How about a chance to win $10,000? Welcome to Bam's Badass Game Show.
I'm gonna give you what you need. I'm gonna make your ears bleed. I'm gonna give you what you want. Tickle willy, tickle willy, tickle willy, show. Rock and roll, I'm the king of rock and roll.
The plot of Viva La Bam was wake up and see what kind of pranks I could pull on my mom and dad.
Viva La Bam was the best and worst thing to ever happen to him. He was given a $300,000 a week budget for a total of 65 weeks to wreak havoc on his friends and family, and to do even more extreme stunts and pranks in order to maintain viewership.
So, a couple of things I want to ask you before we get into the heavy stuff.
Yeah.
How goddamn rich were you during that show? Because, I mean, we would see you cutting roofs off of cars and doing all this stuff, and you had the castle and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, how much money-wise was that just for show, or how much was that in real life?
It was the highest paid thing with MTV. I don't even think that they would ever even do that in this day. I had $300,000 a week for 65 weeks to spend on blowing things up, fixing it, flying people in, flying people out, and paying 40 people on the set.
That's a huge budget.
Yeah.
At 23, Bam was not only the breadwinner for his family, but he was now responsible for the livelihoods of around 40 people, including cast and crew, along with everything else he was partaking in. With his father Phil becoming his accountant, and his mother April just kind of being there, reacting to various stunts and pranks, many happening to her and Phil, I will say. So I mean, I suppose they all made sacrifices in ways.
I'm Bam Margera, and I feel like kicking my dad's ass all day today.
Come on, man. Come on, I gotta do that hard work one time. Stop it. Stop it. That's ridiculous. Come on, man, you're not my store. Just stop. It's enough.
Who? Did you just call me? How come you hung up?
Stop it, man. We're on the phone. Stop it! I wanted to kick the camera out of his hand. How's it like that? It's by my camera. Woohoo! A pie that you made of lemon meringue, fat bitch. What's up with that?
Did it hurt? No.
Oh man, I'm just in my
fluffy pie.
too. That sucks. Did you forget about that?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Is that another pie?
It doesn't make any sense.
Is that another pie? What are you, a jerk? Now I gotta get it out of there.
That's getting
Damn.
in the heather too, man.
There's no more, right? Is that it? That's the end? You swear? No bomb.
What are you doing? We're digging a hole.
For what?
Phil has to mow the lawn today.
Nostalgia.
He's gonna fall into the hole. We're gonna film it from up in that roof. It'll look perfect. Come on, chill out.
Look what you're doing to the yard!
Well, look, we're saving all the good grass right here so we can just put it right back over like nobody would even notice.
Okay, deep enough. Raise your right hand. Raise your right hand. I promise
I promise
to put the dirt back in the hole.
to put the dirt back in
And
the
not
hole.
by Chris.
And not by Chris
Or Chris.
or Rab himself.
Bam's uncle, Don Vito, was also frequently targeted for shenanigans.
What? You're gonna spam me on board.
All right, let's go, Vito. You win. Let's go to Duffers. All right, let's go.
That was finally gonna get to have fun.
If you were to dig a hole, like, not some hole for like a mailbox, but like a big hole, would you use like a pickaxe or a shovel?
A regular shovel with a point.
With a point?
Yeah, you have to.
I don't know. I was just asking.
I would get a backhoe. I can't do it no more.
What if you don't have the money to use that?
Well, you get a bunch of idiots to do it, I guess.
We're starting to debate whether this is doable or not.
What's under there?
We dug a tunnel all the way over there, dude. It took us all night.
Why would you do that? That's how we figured it out.
When you were at Duffer's eating, we were digging a hole all night.
This is a big joke, right? Yeah, big joke. Now there's a big hole in the floor. Hey, that's real funny.
I became so busy with filming with MTV. There was like tours that I was skipping with Element. There was like autograph signings I was missing. Driving an hour to Philly to go skate just slowly it slowly faded.
Do you have a favorite part of the movie?
The funnest part was the golf carts.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, we spent all day just smashing, like, you know, fake bears and things like that and hitting jumps all day long. I'm getting paid to do that? Come on, like, don't get in a golf cart or car or anything with Ryan driving.
This had created an atmosphere of perpetual and a whole other thing to be living it constantly.
You didn't have to be invited. People would come over with like 6-packs and kegs, and every time I was doing something productive, it would always just turn into a drinking party. During the height of it, I bought a house, and then from there on, whatever any other dollars I was gonna make, I was just gonna put towards new sports cars. At one point, so much money was flowing in that I didn't know what the to do with any of it.
How about the men in the
What do you mean?
It's all dudes and you're a lady, you know, like, what's up?
That didn't hurt, did it? That not hurt.
Yo, Dimitri, like, you're the director of photography of the movie?
He's dead. He's so...
If I get good at it, I can make money and I can have celebrity. And then when it came in droves. It came so far that it was like overwhelming and he couldn't go anywhere.
By 25, he was drinking regularly and using heavy narcotics. He was unable to do so while skateboarding, but a lot of the stunts he was doing were easier to perform while under the influence, especially the ones that would hurt. This became an uphill battle, on top of having to keep coming up with new and inventive ways to torment the people around him.
You're a professional skateboarder, you can't drink. You need the balance of being on a handrail.
Right.
So I never drank until I was like 22. Never tried drugs at all until I was like 24.
But then when you started doing Jackass, you said you did start drinking then.
When you try a skateboard trick, you're supposed to land it and right away. So, fail. Jackass is a one-take Jake. You're on a roof with a shopping cart and there's a bush. You can't land that.
Right.
You're not gonna land it. You're gonna eat no matter what. So give me a few shots of tequila. All right, I feel pretty dumb. Shove me up and son of a bitch, you know?
Yeah.
So the foundation was built on quicksand, with his life and career paths heading in opposing directions. And the fuse was lit on what would become an explosion of self-destructive behavior. How did he navigate these two worlds that were on a clear collision course? And what kind of impact did this have on the dynamics between he and his friends, family, and in his relationships? What great sorrow, pain, and downright tragedy was soon to follow? What added more fuel to the fire that burned inside and created the compulsion to escape himself? May we acknowledge what a miracle it is that Bam is still with us. We're going to dive a whole lot deeper in order to analyze and better understand Bam as the multi-talented, business-savvy, and infinitely creative human being that he is, and not just as a professional skateboarding jackass. So please tune in for the next installment. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side.